Hello everyone, I'm Dr.Nikhil and I want to make this video for the people who are going to appear for the upcoming INICET as well as the people who will be appearing for the NEET exam which is scheduled in March. So for the INICET exam, so very few days are left. So if you're feeling lost at this point of time, then I want to give a little bit of guidance to you. Otherwise, for the people who have their tracks set right in front of them, then they don't need to watch this video. So people who are lost at this point of time कि बहुत पास है पेपर, अब हम क्या करें? For them, if you have not done your weaker subjects, like for me it was Ophthal. This was the time I did Ophthal. So I didn't used to remember much of it most of the times. हर GT में सबसे कम marks Ophthal में आते थे. So I did Ophthal at this time. And I was able to correct like majority. Only one question I got wrong in the INICET exam in 2020. So it was a huge thing that I had the lowest marks in Ophthal every time, and I got only one question incorrect in the November exam. So that was all because I was in exam also. I was remembering shit यार मैंने कल ही पढ़ा था, thank God ये paper में आ गया. Otherwise I would have not remembered it ever. So that is the first thing. The other thing is the previous years. The previous years, similar thing in exam. I had revised them like in the last week before the exam, 3 days mein all the previous years. I have also already told in my previous videos that you have to make the notes from the previous years, and I revised them in the last 3 days in the 3 days in the last week. So उसमें से भी again I got the same feeling in the exam कि thank God I had done the previous years again in the last week. If I had not, then I would have forgotten what was the concept behind this. So yeah, you have to make concepts as well as you have to, learn some things so that you remember them. So these are the only two things from my side if you're feeling lost. If you have some track in front of you, you have something which you have to do, then I think you should go on with that. And this is just my suggestion for the last few days. And so coming on to the people who are also I wanted to deal with tell you how to deal with the exam day anxiety. So starting off, you can study. I studied till 10 p.m. I'll just tell how it went for me. I studied till 10 p.m. on the day before the exam, and that was quite like I did not like my father kept on telling me कि आराम से छोड़ दे भी 8 बजे बुक्स ये वो. But I was like कि मुझे बस ये करना है and then I will sleep. And to be honest, I slept for like 4 or 5 hours only. And I think that if you get even this much of sleep before a competitive exam, then it should be fine. So try to sleep at your normal time, like 10 p.m. and just get up early before the exam so that you get in the right mindset for the exam. So just, go to sleep, avoid any coffee and tea, things like that, and then just stay in a relaxed mood and just go to the center on the previous day. Just become familiar with all the surroundings and all of that stuff, which is very this is very generic things, but we tend to forget, I think. Along with that, you have to have this faith that all of the majority of the stuff you have studied, it will come in the exam, and you just have to be you have to give your 100% in the exam. By what do I mean by 100%? That you have to attempt more than 95% of the paper. So don't come without attempting less than 95%. If you come, then I will personally come and beat you. So yeah, so before less than 95%, there is no question you will stand a chance in the exam, unless and until you are you are hoping for a rank between 50 to 100. Agar usme you want some seat, then there's no chance. If you are then there is a chance. If you want a rank in top 10, top 20 or something like that, or you are just want to push something to somewhere, you are just fighting for some seat, then you have to attempt as much as possible. So go with that fighting spirit. Don't let the paper dominate you. You have to dominate the exam. You have to hit all the balls, all the 200 balls you have to hit out of the stadium. So if you will miss a ball, you will miss the runs scored on the ball. So with that mentality you go in the exam. There is nothing to fear about. Even if you perform badly because of negative marking, if you go into the statistical analysis about this that will be in much more detail. If you go into statistical analysis about this, even if you do guesswork, you rule out 3 or 2 or even one option out, even if you do guesswork after that, you have chances of landing up with more than 0 marks, if the which you will get by not attempting at all that question. So attempt the most, attempt the maximum that is possible for you. So with that being said, we'll move on to the people who are the who will be appearing for the next /NEET exam. So as I had talked about this in my previous video as well, that the people who will be appearing for the INICET or the NEET or the recent NEET or the recent INICET, they will be appearing for a third exam as well, which will be conducted in the next year. And many people had messaged me कि वो तो बहुत लेट होगा, ये होगा, वो होगा, but it is quite obvious that they will not delay the session. They will get back the things to normal, and next year it will again happen. Next year in 23 it will happen in January. So they had to normalize things, and they will move the stuff upstream and above in the initial months of the calendar. So it is quite obvious that they had to do this, and अगर वो फिर से delay करते तो क्या ही होता. So we have that exam at hand, and we have to give our 100% in that exam as well. And trust me, I have seen people in these two previous exams who were who were like the people who no one expected would get good ranks, but in the last 1 month or 2 months they gave their 100% and they got stellar ranks. And no one had expected कि यार इस बंदे को वो मिल जाएगा, ये ब्रांच मिल जाएगी, रेडियो मिल जाएगी, मेडिसिन मिल जाएगी, the branches everyone considers are at the top, so idama मिल जाएगी. So no one had considered, but किसी ने सोचा भी नहीं था, and those people got stellar results. Why? Because in the last month they gave their 100%. So people who will slack off in their last month, they will definitely go down the rank list again. And again this exam day anxiety plays a big role in this thing. So exam day anxiety, you have to practice. Exam day anxiety का सबसे बड़ा जो वो है, that is कि अभी जो लास्ट के 4 दिन हैं, you can practice giving a GT at the same time. 9 बजे ही है ना सुबह, you can also do that as well. So along with all these factors, exam day anxiety and the last 1 month, these factors make a big make and break between everyone's performance. Last 1 month में अच्छा नहीं पढ़ा, gone. लास्ट डे पे बहुत ज़्यादा एंग्जाइटी हो गई, गॉन. लास्ट 3 months में बहुत अच्छे से पढ़ाई करी, लास्ट 1 month में कुछ नहीं पढ़ा, गॉन. सो लास्ट 4 months में अगर इफ़ यू हैव स्टडीड अच्छे से, देन you know what you can do. So with that in mind, I want to wish everyone all the best. And yeah, if you I would like to post some questions as well now on my YouTube channel. I was quite busy with my ward work and everything. So finally I am a bit free so that I can post some questions as well. So I'll be doing that as well. So I hope I get a positive response from you guys as well. So all the best for the exam, and you all will come out with flying colors. And I hope I have met many people who saw my videos. I didn't expect anyone to see my videos. I met many people in AIMS who came in this INICET that they saw my videos and they got inspiration. So I hope this inspires you as well, and I hope that you attempt the maximum and get maximum answers correct and do your best on the exam day. So all the best once again.